Whatever you get, KFJ, Dingle-Dangle, double dip, I don't care if you get a hot dog, get a side of the beef broth. Right now I'm standing by the intersection of Nostrand Avenue and Avenue U in Brooklyn, New York. And this restaurant is called Brennan Carr. And this magnificent little log cabin has been serving up some of the best sandwiches I have ever had on planet Earth. Full stop, period, the end. I said it with my chest, 10 toes down, one of the best sandwiches you're likely to have. Dip sandwiches are definitely having a moment. You've probably seen them all over your timeline, but this place is kind of frozen in time. A bit of forgotten Brooklyn, a bit of the way things used to be, and doing things the way they should be done. I promise you this, I will be bringing you some hot, juicy, freshly dipped pro moves for you to get the most out of your Brennan Carr experience. This place is part of my history, and I hope to make it part of yours. Let's go. Anyone who's ever come to Brennan Carr knows. Richie, how long you been here now?
I've been working here for 38 years now.
38.
Since May of 1987. We sat down right at this table right here, fireplace, having dinner, and there was an old timer, waiter came over, and served us, looked at me and says, "Do you need a job?" I said, "Sure." 2 days later, I got a job. Everything is the same since 1938. The floors were redone. These tables are older than me. The chairs are probably older than me.
Yes or no? You guys remember people's orders.
I do. I have a lot of regulars. All I have to do is say hello.
What is the pro move that you have to order it dipped?
The roast beef sandwich is a signature of this restaurant. If I have a newcomer come in, new people come walking through the door, and they look at me, I said, "I'm going to make your life easy." The roast beef sandwich, double dip with cheese if you like. You can order cheese fries and onion rings, and you split it, you do whatever you like with it. What 9 out of 10 people say, that sounds great.
10th person's an asshole. Look how this gentleman is dressed. Always immaculate white coat, white shirt, and a tie. Has that always been the uniform?
That's
I'm gonna fix you up right here.
That's always been the code.
Always.
Always, that's the dress code. Even before I started working here, they were still wearing jackets and ties. So this is the dress code to work in the dining room.
This is an institution, and it's an institution because of guys like Richie, because of the attention, the care, the respect for tradition, and knowing that they have a great product. So, with that, will you take me to the kitchen?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on.
I'm probably never going to be on crib, so this is where the magic happens. Okay, so this is like the nerve center. Here's the beef broth, and to me, this is the magic potion that makes so many of these sandwiches just as exquisite as they are. Those in the know that there's 3 different variations on the hot beef sandwich here. It's not on the menu, you gotta know the lingo. And each one indicates the amount of broth you get and what part of the sandwich is getting it. So the first one with the least amount is what's called what?
It's called the Dingle-Dangle.
The Dingle-Dangle. Okay, so we just dipped the meat.
So we're gonna take it, we're gonna dip the meat only, just let it drip out a little.
Right.
Take it like this, put it back on, roll, grab the cup, pour. This is the Dingle-Dangle.
All right, so that's the Dingle-Dangle. The meat is dipped, the bread is not. Extra broth on the side.
Next one we call it the double dip.
The double dip. This is the one I get.
The way I do it, dip the bottom of the roll quickly.
Oh.
Take the meat, dip, then I can take it over, let it drip onto it. Got extra gravy on it. As you can see, there's still gravy on it. Double dip.
I will tell you this, nothing smells like a Brennan Carr sandwich. Nothing ever will.
And then finally, it's called a knife and fork job, AKA KFJ.
This is what my dad loved.
It's on 2 plates. We stack 1 plate, then we take a saucer, we put the other sandwich on the plate.
Okay.
The KFJ.
Now how do you dip the KFJ?
So it's almost the same way as I do the double dip, but it's just a little more extreme.
Bottom bun goes in.
Gravy, there's more gravy on the plate, but I let it go onto the...
Oh, beef goes in. You saw no shaking at all. Then the top bun.
And then normally I take the ladle.
Do it. Let's go for it. Boom.
And this is the KFJ.
Knife and fork job. You can pick it up at your peril. So, whoop, you see, very
That's
messy.
the other problem.
I'm sorry, let me
No.
clean it up so no one slips. You're gonna include that in the show to spite me, aren't you? So this here, I mean, it looks like it was the chimney for the building.
Well, it used to have rotisserie, like rotisseries here.
Oh, really?
So the roast beef would be dripping here, cooking, and all the drippings would go into the gravy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, many years ago.
Tell me a bit about the broth.
Everything that we cook in the oven, the juice that comes out of the roast beef, we put it into the broth, mix it in the broth.
Now, the beef itself, is it like a steamship round? Is that what it is?
So it's top round. Someone cuts up the roast beef for us,
Really?
and then we cook it in our ovens every day.
So this is the rare. I honestly, I just order a beef sandwich, but it is. Oh, I'm so sorry. Fuck. Again, don't you
That's
fucking
gonna be the
use
cold
it.
open.
Y'all cold open your casket, you son of a. So you can see through it. Get out of your mind this idea of thick, flour-laden gravy. This is closer to like an au jus. And what I think is so great, it turns up the volume on an already phenomenal beef sandwich, and it's just intensifying the already amazing flavor. You're the man. I've loved you before. I love you still. I'll love you tomorrow. How long have you guys been coming to Brennan and Carr?
Over 60 years. I know everybody in here. I know the food is good. They come out sometimes, sit down with you, talk to you, and it's still a neighborhood place.
We come here, we have lunch, have a few beers, but then I could come back tonight and bring the kids.
We don't get to see each other a lot, you know, once you grow up, you have kids, so say, hey, call them up. Where we going? We're going to Brennan and Carr.
This is my mom, Sharon Richman. Mom, I love you. Give me a hug and a kiss, will you, please? And this lovely lady is her friend Lois, who I also adore. Did Grandpa take you here?
I was very little, maybe between 1 and 4. And I remember coming with Grandma and Poppy. Brennan and Carr is like old Brooklyn. It's something that still, it remains. It's an icon. It's like being at Cheers. It's like an old family place.
All right, do I have to order it? You don't remember what I ordered?
No, I remember what you want. Double dip roast beef, gravy on the side, fries, small wings, root beer in a mug.
Best to ever do it. Like my mom said, it's like Cheers. Everybody knows your name, and if nothing else, they for sure remember your order.
All right,
Oh,
here we go.
thing of beauty is a joy forever. Thank you, thank
Sure.
you, 1,000 thank yous. They haven't changed the fries in decades. And yes, a pro move for me, you get a little bit of that beef flavor on the fry, but it doesn't coat it like typical gravy. And we're gonna move to wingdings. I always love them. They're always crispy. They're never greasy. They're always hot. Just enough sauce tends to cling to them. The thing that typifies Brennan and Carr to me is everything is fresh. They don't have sandwiches sitting under heat lamps wrapped in foil. This was carved for me, dipped for me. This is why people come to Brennan and Carr. This is what has kept them in business since 1938. This is the sign that is on the roof. Hot beef. But you can see it still has a bit of that beef broth sort of swimming in it. The bun, because it has this sort of like kind of crust, you can still pick it up and hold it, but you look and you can see how soaked and saturated that bun is. I always cut it in half because it's easier to dip. Now look at this. Oh, yes. Now it'll cool off. How do you heat it up? Just dunk that sucker in pure Brennan and Carr liquid gold. I've had great Italian beef sandwiches in Chicago. I've had chopped cheese all over this great New York City of ours. I've had cheesesteaks in Philly. I've never had anything that tastes like Brennan and Carr. The broth has just this real depth of flavor that is somewhere between beef bouillon, beef soup, beef jus. It just, like I said, amplifies it. Brennan and Carr isn't chasing the trend. They are chasing consistency. I gotta stand up for this guy. Hello, buddy. Okay, the handsome gentleman here that's joined me is someone that my family loves, that I love. This is, and it's on his driver's license, Ed Sullivan. And the name above the door, Brennan and Carr, was it actually owned by two gentlemen in Brennan?
They were actually two carpenters. So they built the restaurant, and it started kind of just as a takeout. You know, as time went on and the business grew, they added this dining room. My dad grew up on the same block as the Carr family. My grandmother worked here in the 40s, 50s, 60s. So there's a lot of history there together.
When your dad bought in, did they buy the recipes as well, or did your family tweak them?
No. So the secret here is consistency in this business is so important. We stay the course, as we say. In fact, all the years I'm here 47 years, I've only seen 3 butchers work in-house for us. And our meat supplier hasn't changed.
I've never asked you this. We've been friends for like decades. What's your order?
I'm a hamburger guy. We produce our own chopped meat from the roast beef. And every hamburger that is served here is made here from scratch.
And here's a Gargiulo burger. Thank you so much. So tell me about the Gargiulo burger, because it's a burger with the beef on top and then cheese and onions?
Yes, we have a lot of history with Gargiulo's. All our family functions, weddings, baptisms, all these special events were always at Gargiulo's. We became very close with the Russo family, who owns Gargiulo's for years and years. So they had a tradition on Sunday nights after work and to unwind, and they would come in the back room here because we had to put them in a separate room because they were
a little
bad
wild.
boys. Yeah, you know, but in a nice way. A couple of cases of beer on ice was standard procedure. They would bring their Italian bread from Coney Island, roast beef on one side, burgers on the other side, and put it together. Listen, we've been doing roast beef for years and years and years. So the star of the menu obviously is the roast beef, but the up-and-coming star is the Gargiulo because it's something new and fresh and exciting. Even though we've been serving it probably 30 years, it's new to us, right? Because we're here 88 years.
Thank you, buddy. Love you to death.
Thank you.
I kind of feel like it needs to be in the Louvre, you know? I feel like Indiana Jones. It belongs in a museum. Oh, look at this. Come here. Can we just get close to this? Are we allowed to show this? We're going to get censored? I mean, that is like Times Square 1976 level food porn. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, is that good? I never realized that it was the same cuts that they're making the roast beef from. They always say in recipes, if it grows together, it goes together. This is the juice from this beef, and this beef are the same, and a butcher is grinding it. Good quality meat that's ground to order, good quality beef that's sliced and cooked to order, good cheese, fresh onions, great bread, brought together with time, talent, tradition, and a whole lot of love. This is a place of legend, and this food is their legacy. This place, this counter, these tables are unchanged. Menu, unchanged. And even though things eventually get added, nothing else will feel like a Brennan and Carr meal. I love my hometown. I'm very proud of coming from the County of Kings, but so much of it has changed, and so much of it has disappeared. And for the things that have endured, us Brooklynites cling to them very, very dearly. And this is a place that means a lot to me. This is a meal that means a lot to me, and one bite, it will mean a lot to you too. If you're a pro and you know where to go, eat the foods you love served by the people you know. Ask for Eddie. He'll have a hot sandwich for you. I'll see you guys next time. Double dip, baby.